Hey guys, it's Britt and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you the best potato casserole. It is easy, it's creamy, it's delicious. It's what we're gonna have on Thanksgiving, and I'm really excited to get this video out before the US Thanksgiving because I know so many of you guys are gonna love this recipe. It is literally a favorite of ours in our house and something my husband requests pretty often. So we're gonna jump into it, but you just need to bake around 4 large potatoes with the skins on, and I just did it in the oven. I just put them in at 400 for an hour and then let them cool slightly so that you can hold them, but they're still somewhat warm. And then you're gonna move it to a glass baking dish, and I just go ahead with a fork and kind of break it apart. I like to leave the skins on. It adds a little bit different of a texture. It also, gets in all those nutrients. So we just leave them on. And you can do this also with a baked potato or different kinds of potatoes or a purple potato. We generally will do it with purple potatoes closer to Easter and kind of makes it really festive. But any potato will work. All right, go ahead and break that apart. Again, that's 4 to 5 large ones. That's usually the ratio for the amount of creamy blender mixture we're going to make in a second. And this really is like a twice baked potato casserole. Generally how we make our twice baked potato boats is we'll do the same exact recipe, but we'll scoop out the filling of the potatoes that we've cut lengthwise and then kind of do the same kind of thing we're going to do here, but then stuff them back in and bake them. Now you can do that as well. That makes it really easy to like travel with your potato, or just a little bit of a different way of doing it. But this actually is even simpler because we're just like not even having to refill the boats. This is something that my husband actually commented on, why didn't I do it this way, just to save time. So we love this because again, it is so simple and easy. And it just is such a great Thanksgiving side, or anytime you want a potato casserole, this is generally our go-to. So once everything's broken up, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of take my fork and kind of smush everything around. It adds a little bit of extra texture to it. We're gonna get out our high-speed blender and we're gonna make the mixture, the creaminess that goes on top of the potatoes. And this is just simple and really fast. So I'm really excited to share this with you. So in goes some lemon juice, and all of the measurements for everything is linked down below in our description box, as well as on our website with a free printable PDF. Also some apple cider vinegar. And I'm gonna use silken tofu. You can also use white beans in replacement if you'd like, but we really like silken tofu for this recipe. It just makes it nice and creamy and delicious. And I'm gonna get out the package and show you guys exactly the kind we get in the brand. But as long as it's silken, it'll work. So make sure you really get silken. So this is the brand that we really enjoy. I find this at my local grocery store. I don't have to go to even anywhere fancy. It's pretty much almost at all of them. So I really am fortunate that we have one only like 10 minutes away, so I can always stock up on that. Also some white miso went in, and I have some garlic and onion powder. And you can tweak this for whatever your family likes. Now we are putting in some raw cashews. This is half a cup. And that silken tofu is half a cup as well. So it makes a large amount of food, especially if you're having it as a side. So again, for those that are worried about their nut intake, this really is a serving for probably, I would say, 4 to 6 people. So it really is a generous amount. So all you're going to do is once everything is blended smooth, all of your nuts are really blended together, and that silken tofu, you're just going to spread the mixture out of your blender back onto the potatoes. And this is just so good. It tastes creamy and a little bit cheesy like. I'll be honest that it definitely will replace any kind of potato casserole that you're familiar with. It has wonderful profile of flavors and texture. So this has just been one of our top Thanksgiving meals that we just adore. So I really hope you guys will try it out. And really it's good anytime. We especially like this during the holiday seasons. I don't know, it just makes it a little bit special, and it's super simple to whip up together. So I totally don't mind it when my husband requests me making it fairly often. You can also play around with the spices. You could add some smoked paprika in this. You can add in chives is really nice. We've also chopped up some onions and added it throughout, broccoli. You can kind of play around with how you want it. I just made it really straightforward for the video, but there are so many different substitutions and kind of add-ons that I will leave a whole bunch of different ideas down below as well. So once you pour in everything, you're just gonna kind of gently toss the mixture in with the potatoes. It doesn't have to coat everything, but it should be evenly kind of mixed into everything that you already have in your pan. Now, since we put some raw cashews in here and some silken tofu, I'm just gonna reheat. Everything's already cooked, but I just want it to get like a nice texture on top, that it's nice and a little bit crispier, but the inside is still nice and soft. So we're just gonna put this in the oven at 250 degrees, and it's only gonna go in for 20 minutes. You can go a little bit longer if you'd like, but I find that this is perfect. It warms everything through, and it does give me a little bit of that kind of not crust, but the little bit of the different texture on top as well as the inside. So go ahead and mash that together. And like I said, it's so simple. You guys can change it up so many different ways. You can add in onions, broccoli, spinach, really so many different ideas. You can put in different seasonings. We just really love having this, and you can scoop it back into the potato and have little potato boats as well. So that's really awesome. All right. And in the oven it goes. Like I said, it only takes around 20 minutes to really heat back up, and it's just so exciting that we're having it for dinner tonight. I had to tell my husband, stop picking at it because I need to serve this. I need to finish this video before we jump into it. All right, there it goes into the oven. And then you'll just notice that it gets a little bit darker in the oven on top. It kind of gets a little bit more golden colored. After 20 minutes, it comes out and it's ready to serve. And like I said, you can go a little bit longer if you want it to be a little bit more crispy on top, but this is perfect for us. And then we just serve it as a side. It's great. Like I said, if you need a different kind of mashed potato or potato recipe, this is a great option. We will have this with stuffing and our lentil loaf and lots of different vegetables and cranberries, and I am super happy for Thanksgiving coming up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe video. If you guys make it, make sure you leave us a comment down below. I'm gonna grab a fork so I can try this on camera, but you guys are gonna like this one. This one is a top favorite here, and it would be great. No one's gonna know that there's silken tofu or that it's remotely healthy. It really does mimic a great job of those like really, really heavy mashed potato casseroles that you're familiar with, or at least I'm familiar with my family. So it's just the perfect Thanksgiving side, I feel like. So I'm gonna grab a fork and then we'll try it. Grab my fork, have my potatoes. I feel like this is a dish that I could have all the time, never get sick of it. It's that good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe. I make hopefully plant-based recipes every week, multiple times a week. And I know you guys are gonna like this for Thanksgiving or just in general. The winter months, definitely. I love this because it's a comfort dish and it's still healthy for me. So I will see you guys soon for the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.